Guess who's back with their third video? I'm on a roll, people. Yes, I am. So this is my third video, third haul video. I'm back to the boys stuff. So we're going to just pick up right where we left off. I'm going to show you the rest of my inventory. Well, not the rest of it, but some of my inventory. And this particular video is for the 3 to 6 months. And this is all part of the sale that I had gotten. One piece of hair. This is all part of that dollar sale that I was telling you all about, where I had picked up a whole bunch of stuff. So I want to show you the rest of the things. I want to keep on giving you some more tips as far as what brands to look for. So we're just going to jump right into it. Let's see if I can keep this video to approximately 10 minutes. I don't know. So here we have a Burt's Bees. This is a Burt's Bees like onesie thingy. It's not fleece. Remember I was telling you in the other video that fleece is a popular seller. But it is still like a one-piece type of thingy. Now, you notice that I called it a onesie, but let's talk about that for a minute. On eBay, what you'll find out is that you are not actually allowed to use the word onesie. What a surprise. I'll tell you why. Because I believe it's like Gerber. Gerber has has the only authority to be able to use that word. So unless you actually have a Gerber onesie, then onesie is not a word that you can use to describe your item. So then you would call this like a sleeper or a one piece or a romper, depending on how you want to describe it. But just know that if you can't use the word onesie unless it's Gerber. So these are your tips for if you're trying to get into selling baby clothing. And again, I'm not the authority on baby clothing, because if you've watched my other videos, you'll find that I actually haven't even listed this stuff yet, and I've never really sold baby clothes. But I do know a little bit about it just because I've been around so long. So I have picked up some tips along the way. This is Janie and Jack, and you will hear, if you're going to get into baby clothing, you're going to hear that name come up often. This is what the tag, I don't know if you'll be able to see the tag. No, you're not going to be able to see it. Janie and Jack. Okay, this is a really soft, kind of like a velvet feel. So this is one of those things that I'm probably going to put on its own and just sell it by itself, unless, of course, I can find some more Janie and Jack stuff. And I really have no idea what I picked up. So it's a surprise to me as much as it is to you. This is a two-piece Nautica. We talked about Nautica. This, again, doesn't have the tag on it, but it's practically new. There's like no signs of wear on this either. We have a Gap bright yellow hoodie, really soft cotton. We talked about Baby Gap. That's something that you want to keep an eye on. Now, you might be wondering, well, should I put these on auction or should I put them buy it now? When I do my women's clothing, majority of them, because I have a store, I do them with buy it now. Again, since I haven't done these, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. Based on the little bit of research that I did, it looks like people like to do auctions for baby stuff. So I'm probably going to take a chance on a few of these, throw them up on auction and see what happens. This is a one-piece child of mine. Okay, that's really cute. And if you watched my other video, part 2, I think it is, I was saying how, like, how I was going to put like the animal print girls things all together in one lot for the people who like animal print. Well, likewise, if you look at this is first impressions, and if you've been paying attention to my other videos, I need y'all to listen. Y'all got to listen when I'm talking, because I'm trying to teach y'all something. If you listened the first time and you were paying attention, I'm going to quiz you. What's the name of one of the brands that I said was good? First Impressions. Here we have a First Impressions, okay? If you look closely, you'll see that there are little bears. This video lighting is horrible, but you'll see that there's bears on there. So what I would probably do, again, just taking a gamble because I haven't done this before, is I probably would lot this up with maybe, let's say I have another sleeper that has bears on it, and I probably do in this pile somewhere. So then what I would do is I probably would put the bear stuff together, the bear theme. There are people who, you know, they have nursery themes, and they might have Minnie Mouse, or they might have bears, or they might have dinosaurs. So they're into that sort of thing. So maybe there's somebody who has a nursery that's all bears. So maybe I'll just put the clothing that's all bears. Now, I want to show you this. This is another two-piece set, and this is Koala Kids. I like that brand. I've noticed going through my clothing that Koala Kids, that's a two-piece set, has a lot of cute items. Okay, so what I would do, remember I was telling you in the other video how if it's a similar style, I'll put them together. So here we have a two-piece set with a checkered top. And would you look at that? That's another one that's like a checkered top with a bottom. So there are people who they're not into like dressing their babies with like the really layette baby things. There's some people who like dressing their babies like little men. Okay, hey, I'm down with it. Do you? So what I would do with these two sets, because they're similar, they're two pieces. Some people want their babies looking like little men. Throw these together in a lot. And it'll probably sell quickly. This is a Calvin Klein hoodie. It's missing like a bottom piece, but remember I was telling you that I'm going back for that sale. Now, I wasn't concentrating on bottoms the last time. I was really concentrating on like the one pieces and the tags. So I think that I do have a few of these things laying around, like just the tops that don't have the bottoms. So I may be looking for like pants to go with that. Are these the pants? Wouldn't you know it, I have the pants right here. Okay, well that's a set. But I do have a few spare pieces that don't have like bottoms, so I'm gonna like try to find the bottoms that go to them when I go back. Shouldn't be too difficult. This, I have no idea what brand this is. There's a brand on there somewhere, one piece coveralls. Now, again, if I have coveralls, like a two-piece coverall set, then maybe I'll put those together in a lot. Again, this is like my 3 to 6 months. This is more of the baby look. For the ones who like dressing their babies like little babies, you know. This is super soft and luxurious blue. What brand is this? Wouldn't you know it? First Impressions. I told you they have the cutest stuff. And this is a 3-piece set. It comes actually with the jacket. Now, I don't know. I'm debating on like the super wintry stuff. It's January. Believe it or not, here on the East Coast, I don't know how it is where you live, but they're already starting to roll out their summer stuff. So I don't know if I really want to put all like the winter stuff up, but I probably will. You have this right here. I didn't really get too much in that size, so believe it or not, this might be a shorter video. We have Ralph Lauren. This doesn't have a tag on it, but where's this? No, correction. Baby Gap. This is really cute too. This is all connected. It looks like it's 2 pieces. So that's my haul of that. I didn't get that much in that size. So far we've been through 3 different hauls. And the reason that I'm doing this is because I want you to kind of get an idea of the styles of clothing, okay? Baby clothes is a saturated market. There are thousands of them on eBay. So you have to choose things that are going to set you apart from everybody else. There are a million stained up, super washed, piling infant clothes on eBay with stains on them. There's a million of those. So you have to get things that are going to set you apart. Things that's not 40 onesies, because there's a ton of that. So with these clothing, again, I don't know much about baby clothing, but these are new with tags. So that automatically is going to set me apart from the used clothing. Not that there's anything wrong with used. Don't get me wrong, because there are some people who are specifically looking for used. But because they have tags, I feel like it puts me in a different grouping. And let's go over some of the brands that we were talking about. The First Impressions you want to look for. Ralph Lauren you want to look for. Koala Kids. Baby Gap. Piper and Posey, I think it was. Old Navy is okay. You know, if it's new with tags, people would be looking for that. Calvin Klein, Jessica Simpson. Those are Carter's, of course. Those are some of the brands that I've picked up, and they are all super cute. So again, I will keep you all updated. I'm not posting any of these. I haven't posted any of this stuff on eBay yet, and I'm going to tell you why. Because remember, I was telling you in the last video that that same place is having another sale this weekend where it's going to be 90% off. So before I start posting things, I want to see what I'm going to get from them this weekend, see what I can find there, because I might find some other things to throw in the lot with what I already have. So I don't want to start listing yet. Once I go this weekend and I have my full inventory of what I want to work with, then that's when I'm going to start dividing things. Now, there are some things that I've seen so far that I already know that I'm going to put them separate by themselves. And there are some things that I know that I'm going to put in lots, but I'm not going to know for sure until I go this weekend, grab probably 200 more items, and then I'll be able to really put it together. And when I do that, I'm going to show you, okay? I'm going to show you which items I chose to put by themselves and which items I decided to put in a lot. I'm going to show you which items I did as an auction and which ones I did as a buy it now. So I'm hoping that all of these things will help you when you're going out and you're looking for things, and you might pick up something that you've never seen before and you'll say, that's that brand that she was telling me about. Alrighty, so I hope that this helps you. Like, subscribe, comment, so I can keep making these videos. Have a good one.